a lot of shit that barbers hate, from hair splinters to no tippers to being forced watching 5 seconds of my f***ing ads.
This is Chris. Chris charges $100 per haircut.
Barbers just got it rough. But in this video, I'll be breaking down 4 things that every barber hates, with one exception. This list is compiled based off of barbers' actions, not their words. So let's dive into number 1, asking for help. Now, I was talking to a barber who wanted to work one-on-one with me inside of the Elevated Mentorship program, who had been watching everything I was doing for the last 2 years. Now, his main issue, of course, he wasn't getting new clients into his business and was overall stuck at that same income level for a very fucking long time. Now, when I asked him how long this has been an issue for, he told me 2 years. So I asked him, why the fuck did you wait 2 years if you knew the whole entire time this is exactly what I help barbers with? I wanted to see if I could do it on my own without getting fucking help. Now let's take the example I made in the Vic Blends breakdown video I recently posted. One of the pillars of Vic's success is literally how he's been able to identify and clearly understand his problem and then relentlessly go ask for help from other people who know more than him. So we have 2 points on this. One, Vic Blends. And the other guy was this barber that I was on call with, who had been stuck in the same position for 2+ years because his pride and ego was too high to even reach out and ask for some goddamn help. And I can't state this enough, success leaves such obvious clues. And if you're trying to progress in 2023 and beyond, you gotta get out of your own fucking way and not only ask for help, but also implement the advice that's given to you to the T. Or be stuck in the same place for another 2 fucking years. Now, we do have a few slots that are opened up to work with me one-on-one inside the Elevated Mentorship program, where we're focused on helping barbers grow and scale up to 20K per month inside their barber business. If you've been waiting around this fucking long and haven't gotten the help or even applied to work with me, you could do so through the links below. The second thing that barbers hate is Logic. Yes, his music was pretty damn near close to trash. I don't wanna be alive. But barbers also hate using the thinking logic as well too. Now let's use the logic from the last example. Barber hasn't been growing the business for 2 years. The barber's been stuck for 2 years. He's been aware of the problem for the last 2 years as well. And for the last 2 years, he's been knowing of a solution to get, but doesn't. Again, simple logic. I need help. This person can help me. I get help from them. It's damn near caveman talk at that point in time. Now I got a few examples, so bear with me, okay? Another example is I was on a call with a barber who's trying to buy a house. However, this barber was making about $5K per month, had 3 kids and a wife, but was only able to save about $500 every single month, and his quality of life was absolutely miserable for him. The guy was stressed out to the gills. And this wasn't even him owning the house. This was him just trying to get enough money to scrounge up to buy the fucking house. Here's where we can use logic again. Living miserably to scrape by to eventually buy a house so that you can live even more stressed month after month trying to come up with a mortgage, or focus on making more money right now and improving your business. Hell, even if he like doubled or got to 12K per month, that way he could save up money a fuck ton faster, be in a better financial spot in order to get the house, and enjoy your time once you do have the house and not be stressed out the fucking ass. Once I brought up that point, which again, he never thought about, it was obvious what his next move should be. Focus on the business, not getting the damn house. Another example is when I was on call with a shop owner. Simple enough, she just wanted to make more money. To put it bluntly, she just wanted to make more money in her business. So we ran through her financials and understood that she was actually only living month to month with less than $500 in her bank account at the end of the month, with a wife and kid to take care of. Holy fuck. Now, when we broke things down, we realized the shop was sucking up most of her profits inside of her barber business. So I just simply asked, how long has the shop been even fucking breaking you even for? Her answer, 3 fucking years. Now, I'm no dating expert whatsoever, but we're gonna use this analogy. If you've been dating someone for 3 years and it's been toxic every single one of those 3 years, to me it seems like you need to dump the bitch. And I think the same logic goes into business. If something like trying to run and operate a shop hasn't been working for 3 years, look to dump it and just focus on the barbering business to increase your income and improve your financial stability. A lot of these examples come down to being emotionally invested into some dream or some vision that's honestly unrealistic. Buying a house too soon, getting a shop for dumb reasons. This last one's probably the worst one, to be quite honest with you, though. Again, I was on call with a barber who ran a shop who was barely making enough to cover their expenses. At the end of the month, maybe less than like $1,000 in the bank account. Again, this shop was so unprofitable that he was actually going in the negative some months as well, too. So let's use simple logic. Keep the stressful life of the shop, or cut ties, take the lesson and get yourself in a better financial space from cutting hair. Guess which one he chose? Keeping the fucking shop. Now, his reason was that it was a passion project. What? Didn't know it was a passion project to be broke, dude. Look, this is a prime example of dumb pride and ego getting in your way. How is this a passion project when you are financially struggling and stressed to the fucking gills? Now, look, I understand you can have emotional ties to things, but this is business. And at the end of the day, business is strategy. You're going to take some wins and you're going to take some losses. But at the end of the day, you cannot become emotionally invested in things that you are doing because they will tear you all the way the fuck down like that toxic ex we all had in high school. Number 3, appearing to be greedy or wanting money. So I was on call with the barber and I really wanted to understand what their goal was. Simply put, I just asked him, like, look, how much do you want to make per month, dude? His answer, I don't know. Okay, well, how do you want to make more money, but don't know how much money you want to make? I don't know. I just don't want to seem like greedy or like all I care about is money. Got it. But like, you're not happy with the money you're making right now. In fact, you said you've been stressing out a fuck ton and haven't been happy with your overall financial situation for quite a time, right? Yep. And look, if somebody's actually happy with their financial situation, like, look, congrats to them. I'm not saying you have to make more money just for whatever reason. But if you aren't happy with your financial situation and never thought about how much money you actually want to be making per month, as a business owner, you are walking around blind. Now, look, a lot of people be like, oh, but money's not everything, and kind of all this dumb bullshit. Here's the problem I have. The majority of people who say money isn't everything are either broke or not financially well off. And when I mean financially well off, they have that fuck you money. They could literally buy whatever they want and not bat an eye. They could buy a fucking jet right now and not even give a damn. Now look, to all my barbers, it's not a bad thing to desire money, especially when you're not in a good financial space. I think you need to start desiring and wanting money because you obviously don't have a good relationship with the damn thing. And to make it more obvious and I guess logical, not wanting money or wanting to appear greedy really hasn't worked out for you thus far to be put in a better financial situation. So you might want to start changing some things up. Look, money is a tool, and wanting tools or wanting money does not mean you're greedy. I mean, would you call your dad greedy because he wants a new fucking power drill? No, you'd be like, he just wants to build stuff. Therefore, sometimes people, they want money, they want to be able to build a life they eventually want. It's not fucking greedy because at the end of the day, you'll never get what you never want in life. Number 4, being financially stable. Now, this is a little bit of sarcasm, but it honestly works into my last point. Because barbers don't want money, a good portion of them, majority of them, don't become financially stable. And yes, I'm not talking like legit everyone, but a good portion of barbers are not financially well off. In fact, I would say a good portion of barbers are secretly unhappy with their financial situation, even though they might be telling everybody else, oh, it's all good. Because we all like putting up a good front, and we all like making it seem we all got it together on our side of things. And when you aren't financially stable, overall life is not only stressful, but it honestly feels all your life is meant to be is working day in, day out, blood, sweat, and tears just to barely keep your head above water. Now to fix this, to be honest, it's fairly simple. You want to reverse engineer this entire video. First, you want to start asking for help. Second, you want to start using sound logic on decision making, not emotional based thinking. Third, you got to start wanting money and actually come up with an idea of how much you actually want to start making every single month as a business owner, because you're in control of the damn thing. Now with my last point, I recommend making this ridiculously high as you could possibly think, because for many of you, you're still going to undershoot yourself and still have that like humble mentality. Now you tell me, what barber is going to be more financially stable? The barber who never asks for help, makes emotional decisions, and never thinks about money or wants money? Or the barber who asks for help and seeks to get help at every which point, uses sound logic, and knows exactly how much they want to make per month and has a high goal? Sounds simple.